To start once again back with us tonight, Congressman Adam Smith. He is the ranking member on the House Armed Services Committee, a Democrat from Washington State. Congressman, thanks for being here tonight. Perfect timing to have you on, quite honestly. What do you make of the news that you just heard from Kelly?
Well, I think it's a huge positive. I mean, if that first step can be taken to get the hostages released, I think that would be an enormous step forward. Still a long way to go to get to peace in the Middle East, but I think the peace plan that President Trump laid out is the path that needs to be followed. So it's incredibly encouraging that there is a first step. As anyone would tell you, obviously, you can't be overly optimistic about peace in the Middle East, but it's a positive step, and I hope we build on it.
What do you think the next couple days looks like? I know it's almost an unfair question for you, I'll admit it, but you are the ranking member. This is moving right now. Do you suspect we see hostages released in the coming hours and days, and then I guess what happens after that?
Well, I think there's two things that need to be happening somewhat in parallel in the next 48 hours. Number one, you got to close the deal in the first phase. Okay, we look like we're close. Close isn't there. So yeah, in the next 2 days, you want to see the hostages coming home, and this is part of a prisoner exchange that Israel will be releasing some Palestinian prisoners. So that's a really important part. But the second thing you need to start seeing happen is the really important step, and that is stopping the war. And the key part of that is building towards an alternative to Hamas in Gaza. Is Prime Minister Netanyahu willing to work with Palestinians who are not Hamas to help give them a chance to set up an alternative? That's the only way to defeat Hamas. Militarily, Israel has done what it can do. They need to build towards an alternative. So that's what I'm really going to be watching for in the next, 2, 3, 4 days. Does that alternative begin to emerge? Does it get support? The Arab states, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Egypt, Jordan, they have claimed for months, over a year now, that they have people in place that they are prepared to work with to offer that alternative. Okay. Will the Israeli government embrace that process? That's going to be crucial.
Congressman, back here at home, there's this question of getting some sort of a deal done to make sure that military members are paid on October 15th. Again, as I mentioned to our audience here on News Nation, or those listening to us on Sirius XM, you're the ranking member on the House Armed Services Committee. If it gets to a point where a standalone vote is needed to say, you know what, let's make sure the troops get taken care of and we'll try to figure out the government shutdown elsewhere, would you be in favor of that?
Yes, absolutely. We've done that before in previous shutdowns, and we should do it now. But on the shutdown, I mean, the Republicans are simply going to have to change their position. They've passed the one bill that the Senate has repeatedly rejected, that basically had nothing in it for Democrats. It was just basically Republicans saying, we're in charge, we're running things, here it is, you have to vote for it. Well, it's very clear now that, we will not vote for that. And then Mike Johnson and others have said, we're not going to negotiate, we're not going to talk about it. That has to change. Okay. You want Democratic votes in order to pass this. We are going to have to begin negotiations and have a conversation, simply insisting that the Senate continue to vote on the same piece of legislation that they have clearly rejected over and over again. That's not a path forward.
All right, Congressman, you know what we do here on the Hill and on News Nation, here from both sides. So I'm going to turn it over now to Lisa McClain, Republican from Michigan, Adam Smith.